Hello, my friends. This is Chris from Chris Bergen Full Heart Tarot. Today I am going to answer a question that I got on my Instagram page from Samantha. Thank you so much for your question, Samantha. And that question is, what is the origin of tarot? Now, that's a big question, and I'm going to answer the question the best way I know, and that's by my opinion and by historical contexts. So, most people agree that tarot was originally formed in northern Italy in the mid to late 1400s. This was more of a game than it was as it used now to help guide people. It was more like something that rich individuals would play and pass the time with. Now, the Romani people that were traveling widely through the area at the time took that game and the cards therein and made it into closer to what you would think of as tarot in the modern day sense. They used it for guidance and to help people along their path to make some money and as their careers. Now, there was a long period between the 1400s and modern day, and during that period, there were a lot of religious objections to tarot. Tarot was thought as sinful by a lot of major religions. There were certain areas, especially in Europe, where it was seen as either illegal or occult. And that's funny because there were a lot of influences coming into Europe during that time period from Asia and Africa that actually did influence the art that you would see in a modern day tarot set. That is my cat. And in 1909, the Rider Company printed a kind of universal tarot card set known as the Rider-Waite or the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. Most people today just know it as the Rider-Waite. It was created by Arthur Waite, and Pamela Smith was the illustrator, and it formalized some of the symbolism that you see in most modern day sets that tarot readers like myself will use. And since then, especially in the last 30 years, there has been a tarot explosion where there's a lot of different decks where different artists will use their own perspectives, their own colors, their own thoughts to make tarot. Now, some of that is great. The more people that know about tarot and the more good tarot readers are out there, the better. But there's also the side of it where not every artist is honest and truthful to the symbolism that is classic in tarot. So right now we're kind of at a tipping point between artistic license and traditional interpretation. But I think there's a room for both. And I think that it has such a legacy that tarot can be something that we can be proud of as a human species because it's helped us for centuries. And I think that it's bridged a lot of different cultures. So if we can get back to that and work with the artists to make it something where we're respecting tradition and their artistic preferences, I think tarot is going to be around for centuries to come. I hope that answers your question. If you have any questions about tarot, feel free to leave them below. And if you would like a tarot reading from yours truly, feel free to jump over to my website at chrisbergenfullhearttarot.com. Thank you.